Okay, so I'm just heading off to the shops. Got to do a few personal household chores, I would say. Not personal, but household chores. Um, yeah, so welcome all back to my channel. This is my first video, so bear with me. I'm not like a professional vlogger. Can I build a profitable software company? I hope it's a yes, but we're gonna have to see. I think the reason why I'm actually vlogging or gonna start documenting my journey is because, to be honest, I have self-doubt at times. As I get to a certain point, I just literally talk my way out of it. Oh, it's gonna be too expensive. Oh, what if no one buys it? Oh, what if no one likes it? What if it's actual rubbish? Oh, but there's too much competition. It's just excuse after excuse. So this is why I've decided I'm going to document the entire process and have it so that everyone can actually see the difficulties, the successes, the mistakes, the bugs, the issues, basically everything, the costs as well, the expenditures, and the how I can get from the place I am right now, which is no followers, no social media presence, um, apart from a LinkedIn profile, but that's because of my full-time job that I've got. No team, no customer base. I've got a partial built MVP, around 50 to 60% done. And yeah, it's my way of kind of documenting the journey and actually seeing the difficulties myself. You see on YouTube videos, you see all these YouTube videos where you have someone talking and saying, "Oh yeah, you need to message 100 people, and out of the 100 people, you might get one customer, and that's it, you're done." And it's like, but okay, so you've got to message 100 people, okay, but how do you find these 100 people? How difficult is it to really get contact with these 100 people? How do you get their email address? How do you get them? How do you find them on LinkedIn? How do you get from point A to point B? So that's where I am at. I am trying to build a software company, and the second major thing that I'm trying to do is trying to see if I can validate my product, Reuse IQ, to see if that product can help me grow my YouTube channel, can help me grow a social media presence, can help me increase my views, followers, increase my monetization opportunities, and yeah, let's get into it.
So, what is ReUseIQ? ReUseIQ is a platform I'm building to help content creators make better decisions. So, it does three things. The first thing is the reuse purpose, which allows you content creators to upload old videos that have had more views, like 2 times, 3 times, maybe even 10 times the amount of their average views, and tells you, okay, you've got this long form YouTube video. Why don't you create a YouTube short between this time and this time? Because that's where you've had the most replays, in a sense. And also maybe create some TikTok videos, maybe post it on Twitter. It tells you also to improve your pinned comment, description, your CTAs, your titles. Um, uh, it basically tries to get you more, tries to get you more views, more followers, more subscriptions, in a sense. Okay, the second one is called repurpose. Repurposing is when content creators, let's say, have, for example, created a tutorial on Adobe Illustrator in 2021, and you saw yourself to have about 5x the views. So the platform will then say, okay, why don't you create a 2026 version of that, of a tutorial of Adobe Illustrator, and also explain the differences between the previous year's versions and the 2026 version. So it kind of gives you the idea of, okay, so I can actually now create new content which potentially could get you more views and more followers. And the third thing is called a market scan. So what this does is it looks at the type of videos you're making. It looks at the niche that you're targeting. Let's say you're a cooking channel, you're a baking channel, and you make cakes, and the current trend is a specific chocolate cake. So what the platform will say is, oh look, everyone else is making this cake, so why don't you make the same cake, but maybe add some strawberries in it, or maybe add some cherries or bananas, and add a new angle to it. So not only are you able to basically utilize and get the most out of your old content, but also it provides you information on what's currently trending and potential new videos that you could create. So the overall, the aim is to get you more views, more followers, and if you've got products that you're promoting, to basically give you a potential of more sales. So that is the purpose of ReUseIQ. Okay, now let me show you what I've done so far. So this is the home page. As you can see, you've got the hero section. Your channel is probably sitting on Mr. Views, clips, and revenue opportunities. So what you tend to do is you go to the YouTube channel, click on, you copy the URL, paste it into here, and click find more opportunities. That will then take you to the report page, which will show you about 3 videos. We'll get to that in 1 second. Let's just go into a bit more. So I've added a bit of information to the home page, like an example of what you would tend to see, like 2.4x above channel median. This is an opportunity. This show is already creating debate-driven awareness, but the public path is weak. Viewers are reacting, commenting, and watching, but they are not being clearly rooted into the full episode or next related clip. And then you got your recommended actions. So we'll get into that a bit more, but it's kind of giving you an insight as to what sort of information it'll provide you. Okay, and then you've got a bit of a price plan which I'm aiming to kind of release. So for the MVP, you will have the free account and the starter account, which has a lot more use for the content creators. Okay, and then you've got a support email which you can click on to and send some feedback or any issues that you face. So now let's go to the dashboard. Now I've already tried this out and tested. So what tends to happen is when you have pasted the channel into the link bar on the home page, it takes you to a page like this. So ReUseIQ reports. So I found a random YouTube video in a sense, with the videos being over about 30-40, and yeah, so it gives you some videos. As you can see, there's a whole aspect of why it chose these specific videos to kind of repurpose or reuse. Okay, so already running an activation strategy, the title is not an issue. The reason why it's saying already running an activation is because I've already saved the opportunity into my dashboard. So it's now appearing here as, oh, you're already working on this, so you don't need to save this opportunity again. So it kind of tells you what sort of things to update. So you've got the title is not an issue, keep it entitled in the public conversation path. Instead, rewrite the first description line and any pinned comment so they match the video's exact promise and next step. For example, if wrestling shots keep falling in BJJ, this breakdown shows the fix. Want a deeper look or coaching support, email info at, so it's kind of giving you not just generic information, it's actually tailored to the video itself. So now if we go back to the dashboard, you can actually click on this and it actually takes you to the video itself. So as you can see, it's a bit of a grappling jiu-jitsu video, and you can see there's no description, and there's also no comments in here. So that's just one example. So I do have another example here. So oh, and another thing, you can actually say what you're doing. So if this is to do, so it's something you saved, or if you click on doing, you'll get some sort of checklist, which is the summary of recommended actions from the report. So for the second video, which I've got, it's a different channel. It's a Matt and Ari inside the living room where we launched our app. You can see the description and the comments. So as you can see, there's no pinned comments, there's no description really, apart from a look into our living room office. So if you go back, so the title is not an issue. As you keep reading it, maybe improve the description, so replace the first description line with something more. See how we built and launched our app from one living room, what worked and what we changed next time. So it's a bit more engaging, and also it tells you about the pin. Then pin a comment that turns the app link into a clearer next step if you want to see the product we built. So as you see, we're doing it. You can see all these checklist things, and when you're done with it, you can click done. It gets away from your action queue and it's being placed in this bit here, action board. So to do, you can still see what we've got to do still doing, because we've now moved it from the action queue and we've basically said that we've done it. It's now in the done section, so you can now see that it's been done. Skips checklist 1, 3 and did 4, 5. So you are putting a bit of a comment in there just to see if it works. Okay, and let's go here and let's say we've ignored it, so we don't actually want to do it anymore. So now you've got some more opportunities you can actually save into your queue, and then you can actually see that in the ignored you've got something here, and you can actually put a reason in why you've ignored it. So that's all I've done so far. I know that I can go into a bit more detail, but I'm trying to do it in a quick summary type of way. Maybe in a future video I'll do an entire flow of how it works and all of that aspect of it, but right now just showing you what it's doing right now. So so there you have it. You now know what ReUseIQ is, what the purpose of this channel is going to be about, and you also have seen the current work progress. So for next week, the aim is now to continue developing, where I'm going to focus on certain aspects of the YouTube analytics, trying to get the analytics APIs linked and connected onto the channel. So this will basically give you a more detailed and more tailored answer instead of just copying and pasting the YouTube channel itself. So I was trying to connect to your own YouTube profile and channel and link it with the platform. And the second thing I will be doing is showing you the budgeting and the cash that I will be using. So it's the capital and the cash flow for this journey so far. Okay, thank you all, and hope to see you next week. Bye bye.